Welcome back, Waltham High. I'm Vanessa Feely.
And I'm George Papachristos. A reminder to all staff and students, please support Patty O's Roadaways, which will take place on October 19th at 11:30 a.m. Register with Mr. McGuire for a discounted rate that includes a t-shirt. Checks are payable to Newton's special athletes. Volunteers can also sign up in room 274.
Also, to any students who haven't gotten involved and would like to, check in with our own Kelly and Emily on how to join clubs.
Waltham High School offers many clubs and programs to get students more involved. Most students aren't aware that they are able to potentially create a club of their own. Students Joey O'Hara and Jeff Warren took advantage of the opportunity and created the Frisbee Club. We caught up with them in their attempt to encourage fellow students to do the same.
We created Frisbee Club.
What was the process to create it?
We had to come up with a plan. We had to get 2 teachers to become advisors. We had to talk to Mr. DeMeo, and we had to sign people up.
Hazing forms.
Yeah, we had to sign hazing forms. It's a long process.
Why should more people know about the Frisbee Club?
It's probably the best club at the high school. We go on a lot of field trips during school. We have a lot of fun.
Are you in any clubs? If so, which ones?
I am in clubs. I'm in the Italian club and Frisbee club.
I'm in the Latin club.
No.
Health club, Students Against Destructive Decisions, Science club, Italian club, and Latin club, and Best Buddies.
Yes, I'm in Science, Spanish, and Best Buddies.
Has it been a positive experience?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, they have been a positive experience. I've gotten a lot out of them.
Yes, very positive.
Even though I'm not in any clubs, I have participated in Frisbee, and it's been a really positive experience, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and I would recommend to anybody that is going to join clubs to do Frisbee Club.
If you could create any club, which would it be?
I would create maybe one like a medical club, like kids that want to go into the medical field or something, because there's not that much here for that.
I'd have to say a ping pong club.
Probably create a sailing club, because I'm better at that than anybody else, and I like sailing, and I'm really good at it, and I did it a lot over the summer.
Ooh, I'd probably create a cooking club.
I think we should create a regatta club so we can row because it's good exercise.
What's your advice for people who want to create a club?
Well, if you enjoy doing something and think other people would too.
You gotta find a club.
Joey, Jeff, and McKenna encourage their fellow students to get involved with clubs as they provide a positive experience and look great on transcripts. If you're interested in creating your own club, you may consult a teacher who may direct you to Mr. DeMeo.
Don't be afraid to get out there, get after it, create a club. It's a great idea.
A note to all student parents. If your last name begins with A through L, the high school will be available for a parent open house October 18th and October 20th with names that begin with M through Z.
And in other news, with the fall already here and winter quickly approaching, the cold flu season just around the corner, let's check in with the school nurse about how to stay healthy in the fall season.
The health of Waltham students is one of the main priorities of the faculty. Without the help of the nurses, janitors, and teachers, students could be sick much more often. We got in touch with Miss Moser about the health of the Waltham High students.
I'm going to talk to you today about staying healthy in the fall season, which we are in now. One thing I want to cover in the beginning is something that a lot of people have been reading about called enterovirus D68. And I don't know if you can do handouts, but I can show you this from the CDC website, which I just got last week. Enteroviruses are a type of virus that do circulate among communities in the fall. So it's not surprising that we have enterovirus circling in the area. They have different names and numbers depending on a variety of factors. This one in particular seems to be a little more virulent, which means it's causing a few more symptoms for the people that get it. Standard precautions for any of the viruses: avoid close contact with sick people, wash your hands. If you need to cough or sneeze, you all should have learned in elementary school that you cough into your elbow now. And if you don't feel well then talk to your parents, guardians, and or go check with a primary care doctor.
Students should try to keep their hands clean. Cough into their arms, not their hands. Students should try to eat healthy and get enough sleep. We We also caught up with Mr. Profita about his job to keep Waltham High clean and healthy.
What is being done to keep Waltham High sanitized during the fall season?
Well, it's pretty much what we would do all year round. We have various cleaners, hospital-grade disinfectants, floor cleaners, and we try to stay on it as much as we can. It's done daily, the bubblers and things like that, handles, anything where people might grab, cleaning off the cafeteria tables. The lunch ladies are really very good with that. Every day they'll do that. So it's a whole regimen of things, you might say, that we have to do.
What are you doing to stay healthy during the fall season?
I play youth hockey, I get enough sleep, go to bed early, and I make sure I eat healthy.
Mostly just get my flu shots and don't drink out of other people's water bottles and sneeze into your arm.
Thank you.
The fall season, I play soccer every week.
Wow.
Well, I got my flu shot and I take Zyrtec so I don't get all stuffy like I am now.
Play golf. That's really all you got to do. Stay active, swing the club, walk around. It's a lot of exercise.
Finally, we caught up with one of the lunch ladies to talk about sanitation in the lunchroom.
To keep everybody healthy during the winter, it's really important, first of all, that kids come in with clean hands and that the trash gets put away in the barrels so the next lunch comes in and the tables are clean. We do our best, but the kids need to pick up the tables themselves. And another thing is they should try eating more fruits and vegetables, like we say, instead of just doing french fries and chicken patties, because we have fresh vegetables and everything available every day, and they like the french fries.
As always, breakfast, nutrition is a wonderful thing in terms of staying healthy for the fall. Schedules change, school is early. Studies have found that kids who do eat breakfast and adults do better as the day goes on. They have more attention, they are able to do things quicker. So whether it's grabbing a granola bar, grabbing lunch here at the CAF, or eating a breakfast at home, they're all fine. But you should try to eat some kind of breakfast with some carbohydrate and some protein every morning. Last but not least, get your rest. I cannot tell you enough how getting enough rest will allow you to do everything a little easier. So trying to take care of all those, you'll probably have a healthy fall.
Thank God Waltham's very own Starbucks has recently opened, because I'm going to need a warm latte for the homecoming game, October 18th, followed by a school dance.
And speaking of recent openings in Waltham, Jake and Joe's Grill opened October 2nd and will be the perfect spot to grab lunch after the breast cancer relay.
Each year, over 230,000 people are diagnosed with breast cancer. Scientists every day are working towards a cure. You may be thinking you can't help, but you can. If you participate in the 2014 Breast Cancer Walk on October 5th, you are making finding a cure much more possible. We caught up with Mr. Antolini, the junior housemaster, to find out more information on the walk/run.
It's a walk to raise awareness and also resources for breast cancer research and outreach to families in support of individuals and families who suffer from breast cancer.
So many people are already involved, and if you sign up, you can help them work to find a cure.
Are you participating in the breast cancer walk?
Yes, I'm hoping to.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my friends are doing it.
On a personal level, there's probably not very many people in the world who aren't touched in some way, shape, or form from the effects of this illness.
It helps fund research that they're doing.
It really helps build awareness for such an important cause that affects so many people in some way.
It's a great opportunity to show those who had cancer that we support them.
So I think it's good to have a unified force to help promote the research that's going in behind it and raising funds and raising awareness as well.
And the more people that get out there, the more money that's raised, the more just physical bodies you see walking all united for one cause is really important, and it makes other people aware of what's going on.
Sign up for the 2014 Breast Cancer Walk today, and you can make an impact on someone's life.
Attention to all students. Market Basket is now hiring here at Waltham High.
And so is Marshall's. You can sign up at lunch with Mr. Childs in guidance or room 118 from 2 to 3 if you would like to attend.
The American job crisis has really put a dent in our economy. This is mostly due because we cannot find jobs. Students today are having trouble with this. Luckily, Mr. Childs and Ms. De Leon have created a job board so students can find these jobs and boost our economy back up. Let's see what they have to say about it.
The job board is a physical space outside of Mrs. De Leon's office.
The job board is a bulletin board that's posted outside the junior house office, and it lists current openings around the city of Waltham and surrounding communities.
I work at Rankatori's Ice Cream.
I'm a cashier at Shaw's. It was a collaborative effort between myself and Mr. Childs and Guyton.
I think it was a collaborative process between myself and Mrs. De Leon. Mrs. De Leon has sort of taken initiative with the actual physical space, creating the flyers.
Luckily, Waltham has this job board because statistically, over the past 15 years, teenage employment ages 15 through 19 has only gone up 3.5% in the United States alone.
So she's done a great job with that.
I am the full-time school to career coordinator, and we collaboratively came up with the idea for a posting.
So I would have to say together, we're working together on making that a good space for students to see postings and then to actually apply to the open position.
We have plenty of jobs listed here with companies that are looking for help.
There's different application processes for different jobs. They're often tailored specifically to each open position.
I filled out an application, and then they asked me questions.
Many times there's an online application, sometimes there's a paper application, sometimes a place will just want the student to show up at the restaurant, store, whatever. But we do ask that the students let either myself or Mrs. De Leon know that they are interested in the position, and then that way we can help with the application process if a student needs assistance.
They can come and take a look at the jobs board, and if they're interested in one, it will indicate if they need to come and see me or Mr. Childs for further information or an application. There's also jobs that will be posted, and there will be a direct way to contact the employer if you're interested in applying.
I'm really looking forward to all these new restaurants that are opening up in Waltham.
In another mention to seniors, be part of your senior review. You only need to attend once. Talent is not necessary to join this special performance, fundraiser, and time-honored tradition at WHS.
Senior Review has been an ongoing Waltham High School tradition for 47 years. This year, the class of 2015 will be looking forward to carrying on the legacy of previous seniors.
Senior Review is a major senior event, specifically for Waltham. It is a unique blend of almost a third of the senior class. You have athletes, dancers, quiet people, shy people, and you merge them together and put a performance on the stage designed to pull you into like one team, one graduating class.
What's your part in Senior Review?
I am the MC coach person.
Do you plan to do Senior Review, and what kind of role do you want in the production?
I do, and I'm trying out for an MC.
Yeah, I think I just want to be a dancer.
We're looking for people that can be funny and creative and put a skit together in a short amount of time.
I am quite excited. This will actually be my 4th senior review. And as I'll be saying, going forward, we're saving the best for last.
I do plan to do Senior Review, and I'm debating about trying out to be an MC, although I don't really know yet.
Deb is most excited to be working with a new group of students who she has never had before. It will offer a unique blend to the show.
The theme is decades, old to new. And we've got some faculty making some guest appearances, so get ready, Waltham. Be there, you know.
Yeah, Senior Review, I think I'm just going to be like one of the people in the background because I can't really sing, can't dance, and yeah.
Yes, and I'm trying out to be an MC.
What did you enjoy most about Senior Review last year?
Honestly, I enjoyed everything about the Senior Review, and I think the most prominent being, though, is that it was a chance for me to get to know a lot more students.
What is your advice to the seniors this year and Miss Neville?
Well, first of all, be a part of it and do it. Try something new that you've never done before out of your comfort box.
What do you plan to get out of this show?
Good memories as our last year seniors.
A lot of good memories, a fun time, just a senior tradition.
Mr. Gelinas encourages all seniors to try all aspects of the show, singing, dancing, and acting. Last year, Mr. Gelinas went out of his comfort zone and sang Elvis and is expecting Miss Neville to do the same.
For me, this is an opportunity to do something with kind of like theater, which I can't do because of sports, and so it's a unique opportunity for me to have fun.
Just getting to know my class more and really bonding and being around each other, I think that'll be really great.
A lot of fun and excitement, and I hope everyone enjoys it, you know? Senior year.
What's your favorite part about senior review?
Favorite part is bringing the senior class together and having a blast.
I'm hoping that as many seniors will get involved as they can, a little part, a big part. It's such a great opportunity to bring the class together, which is why we picked the fall. So I'm hoping that as many kids can be in it, who will be in it.
Attention students, sophomores have guidance seminar October 20th, 24th, and 27th. Juniors have guidance seminars October 6th and 10th.
If you're feeling stressed out during the school year, you should consider into taking the course Stress Management.
We caught up with Miss Parsons, who you may know from health, to discuss her new 2-period class, Stress Management, that has been added to the course selection book.
Stress Management is a new class, and we talk about ways that students can help to prevent stress from happening, and then if they are having stress, ways they can kind of relieve their stress through different techniques. That's what we do for half the year. Then the second half of the year, we're going to focus on violence prevention. Stress management started last year. I wrote a proposal to start a new class, and it was approved, so now it's a go.
Are you in the class Stress Management?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
No, not yet.
No.
No.
Yes. Yes.
The benefits of this class, I hope, are that people become more aware of their stress and more aware of their scheduling so that they're not overscheduling themselves and creating stress, and that they can do preventative measures like getting enough sleep and eating healthy, exercising, all those things to prevent stress from happening in the first place.
What do you do in the class? We talk about our stress and we do activities to help prevent it.
We go for like nature walks and meditate and just learn like different ways to like control our stress.
Learn like how to manage our stress.
Yeah, we went like nature walks and stuff. Different activities.
Today she taught us how to meditate. Like she put music on. We just sat down and relaxed.
I think teenagers are so stressed today because of all the pressures put on them, either from themselves or from other people. Teenagers seem to be very overscheduled, lots of activities, sports, and they feel like they have to participate in everything. And then the constant pressure of being on social media and texting and technology and always having to, be on.
What are the main reasons for your stress?
I'd have to say homework.
I just had the class, so I'm not really stressed anymore.
Probably homework and schoolwork.
Like too much homework and doing chores.
If someone's not taking stress management and they're having a lot of stress, there's lots of different things they can do. One of them is getting enough sleep, because when we're overtired, then things become much more overwhelming than they actually are. Eating well, exercising, that all helps manage stress, and talking to somebody.
Would you take the class?
Sure.
If it helps.
Probably.
Yeah.
If I had one more year of high school, yeah, I would.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, maybe, if I could.
I hope that students who take this class come away with a few different techniques they can use so that when they are feeling overwhelmed or stressed, that they can, calm themselves down and put everything in perspective.
In other news, juniors should start preparing for the upcoming SATs, which are October 11th.
And if you don't take them October, don't stress, because there's other dates the SRTs are happening. They're in November, December, and January, and in the spring.
We caught up with Mr. Childs and some seniors to ask about the upcoming SAT.
When is the SAT?
The next two SAT administrations are November 8th and December 6th.
Do you have any advice for people taking the SAT?
I think it's good to prepare for the SAT. There are different ways to prepare. Students can prepare on their own through the use of books or classes. We actually offer a class here at Waltham High School. So I would recommend preparing, practicing, taking a practice test. I think that helps when it comes to when you actually sit down to take the actual test in that type of environment.
Do you have any advice for people taking the SAT?
Get a good night's sleep.
Don't wait till the last second like me.
Get a good night's sleep, eat a lot of food, bring pencils.
I'd say try your best, work hard, and good luck.
Are there any colleges that do not look at the SAT scores?
There are, and the list continues to grow. For students who are interested in applying to colleges that don't require an SAT or ACT, they can look on fairtest.org. It gives a list of schools that do not require the SAT.
Is every student required to take the SAT?
Students are not required to take the SAT. But many colleges and universities still require a standardized test score such as the SAT or the ACT. But it is not mandatory for our students to take the SAT.
And that's all we have for today, Waltham. I'm George Papakristos.
And I'm Vanessa Feely, signing off. Stay classy, Waltham High.